Remotely. With these lines, may I request our dignitaries to kindly light the inaugural lamp. Sanjate agno prajolita deepam deepa jyoti nashayati tamah yet jyoti jnana udaya Namamadeva
Irrigation Fund, etc. He has been a catalyst for the development of cooperative sector and NABARD in Odisha. Under his able leadership, NABARD Odisha has been able to implement 2 climate change related projects and also has successfully launched the water campaign.
Our founder member, Dr. Mrs. Bhagyavati Naik, has always been a constant supporter of DSBM. She is the one who we look up to and the one who we follow. Welcome, Naik. Thank you, Sonia.
Quality is never an accident. It is well, in knowledge always pays the best interest, and it's only then we can think of a more productive, innovative and competitive economy. I consider it a great honor to welcome Dr. K.C. Panigrahi onto the stage. So let us have the pleasure of listening to his delicious words.
Good morning to all of you. Just going to be good afternoon. So, President of DSBM, Mr. Panda, Principal of DSBM, Dr. Misra, ex-principal and founder member, ex-principal of DAB Unit 8 and founder member of DSBM, Dr. Naik, present principal of DAB Unit 8, dear faculty members, parents and students. This is an award giving ceremony, and in the award giving ceremony, obviously, that whoever might have done well, performance is the parameter. DAB schools are known to be very famous for their discipline and performance. These are the 2 criteria that I would like to emphasize as far as DAB schools are there, and DSBM also, for discipline and performance. Over the years, I know that since when DAB Unit 8 started, then DAB Chandrasekharpur, then Pokhariput, and then Kalinganagar, we know that all the DAB schools are known in among the private schools. The schools are the first attraction among the parents and students for their discipline and performance results. As far as the students are concerned, I would like to say 1 or 2 things. Normally, being a banker, being CGM of NABARD, I sometimes initially get surprised when I am invited to academic institutions, but then since we also extend financial assistance and also support educational institutions for promoting agriculture, rural development, management, IT, digitization, financial literacy, all those things, somehow or the other I get involved with so many institutes like KIT, SOA University, Utpal University, Jadgar Institute. So I am invited there, and initially though because of shortage of time, I express my this inclination, but subsequently because of love, respect, regard, so I agree, because 2-3 times after saying no, and then one feels that no, I should go also. Same thing happens in case of DSBM also. When Dr. Misra visited, I asked him that why you are inviting me first of all. So being a banker, but then we have so many things. Being a commerce student, those days I stood best tenth. That time we used to be best tenth. I was best tenth in the commerce from Utkal University. Then from Bhadra College, that time commerce, because commerce students are there, I am saying. It's not that I want to say something good about me, that's why I am saying this. From Bhadra College was the #1 college as far as commerce is concerned, during our time. So I took admission there, again first class honors with distinction, and then from Bani Bihar with gold medal, and then I have done my CIB also, done PhD also, worked in different capacities in NABARD in 5 states, Gujarat, Maharashtra, Jharkhand, Assam, and then visited some foreign countries also, 2-3 foreign countries. These are, what I am going to say, this has got some correlation with that. Not that I want to say something good about me. So, this has been the past as far as I am concerned. About the students, I would like to say that before you talk about achieving or joining some company, getting employment, about the CTC, about campus selection, of course from students from here, from BCom or BBA, they may be going for MBA or MCom most probably. They would like to go for higher studies before opting for campus selection or straight away joining for some companies also. And maybe some also may be interested to after BBA, if they get some opportunity, they may like to join somewhere. But whatever you do in your life, one thing is that you should, first of all, you should try to become a good human being. There is lot of importance in this sentence, that even for us also, even for parents also, there is lot of importance that one should become a good human being. Schools are there, starting from nursery till post-graduation, MBA, IIT, so many things are there. I normally sometimes I give an example that there was a old film, perhaps some of you might have seen also, that in that film Sadashiv Amarpurkar is there. He is sitting in a restaurant and drinking heavily. It is past midnight, and then he asks his driver, with the bottle in his hand, he asks his driver that you take me home. So start the car. So driver starts the car. Then he says, after going some distance, turn left. And then the driver looks back, what is this, you want to go home at night, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock already? So home is right side, why he is saying turn left? Then he turns left, after then go straight, turn right. Driver gets angry and then he says, sir, what is this? You want to go home, why you are telling this way, that way, where you are going? We are supposed to go home, where you are going? Then he says, usually the drunken person, the way he says, drunken person, the way he speaks. So one drunken person, the way he speaks, he says, अरे तुमको जो बोलता हूँ वो सुनो, तुम अभी मैं जो बोलता हूँ लेके चलो जहाँ बोलता हूँ, and left right करके ultimately he says, tell somewhere that you stop here. In front of a building, he tells the driver that you stop here. So the driver stopped there, and then this actor Sadashiv Amarpurkar with still the bottle in his hand, he comes out of the car, he enters the boundary. Then the driver says, sir, ये तो एक स्कूल है, कॉलेज है, नर्सरी से लेकर +2 +3 तक है, एजुकेशन इंस्टीट्यूशन है. ड्राइवर बोलता है कि ये तो एक स्कूल है, तो हमको तो घर जाना है, आपने यहाँ कहाँ ले आया? Then this person says that see, ये एक स्कूल है, ये कॉलेज है, यार यहाँ पाठ पढ़ाया जाता है, लेकिन अच्छा इंसान कैसे होते हैं यहाँ पढ़ाया नहीं जाता है. नर्सरी से लेकर कोई भी स्कूल कॉलेज का सिलेबस में हाउ टू बिकम ए गुड ह्यूमन बीइंग, दिस इज नेवर देयर इन ए सिलेबस. Some people say how to become a good human being. as you progress in your age, you go on learning. But there are hundreds and thousands of researches, there are books written also by famous people on how to become good human being. This finds nowhere in the syllabus of any school. You teach geography, history, chemistry, physics, mathematics, whatever it is. You teach mathematics, but then how to become a good human being? You observe that it's not that we are full of imperfections because we don't know what is the advantage of becoming a good human being. So to the students, I would like to say that whatever you become ultimately, whether you become a business tycoon or you become, you take up agriculture or farming also. I'm not telling two opposites in the sense that being a business tycoon is the best thing and taking up agriculture is the worst thing. That way I'm not correlating, because even IIM, IIT people also, after getting job, they are quitting those jobs and taking up agriculture also. There are so many instances because they are taking up agriculture also. The requirement is that wherever you go, you should prove that you are doing the excellent thing. So first of all, try to become a good human being. There are a lot of advantages of becoming a good human being, and I am telling you very bluntly, very forthrightly that many people even don't understand that what is to become a good human being and whether I am a good human being or not. And whoever is present, many people are there whether they are really good human being. Markandeya Kaju, ex-Press Council of India chairman and ex-judge of Supreme Court, he said 90% of the Indians are idiots. 90% of the Indians are idiots. So that day, but he was among the 10%. So that day, lot of he was there. People were afraid that tomorrow there is going to be lot of attack on him. This fellow, how can he say that 90% of the Indians are idiots? But you will gradually realize, if you analyze, perhaps he is correct. Because many people don't know how to speak even, what to speak even, and many things in our job also. We never try to become perfect. We never try to do excellent things. We never try. We just, one morning you start from home, that evening you will be returning to your home. Obviously you would like भगवान को पुटर मारे कि कौन आज दिनोटा भलरे जाओ संजाल का आसरा 20 people might have created problem for you. Who are the people who are creating problem for whom? We are talking about stress management, we are talking about creating happiness, we are talking about forgiveness and all these things. We are creating problem for ourselves also. In our institution, I am working in a, I am working as CGM of NABARD. We are sent for training for stress management by spending 1 lakh with the institute tie-up arrangement is there, 1 lakh for stress management. When I go there, I say, where from stress comes? If I am sitting in a room with the door closed, absolutely there is no stress. Because I am not dealing with anybody. I am sitting alone. I am to myself. I am inside me. The moment I start talking with another person, second person, the possibility of stress comes. Student, whether student, teacher, principal, director, chairman, whoever he may be, lower position, higher position, the moment you come in contact, start dealing with some other person, then the possibility of stress or the opposite of it starts coming. So if in the morning you are coming with the hope that you will return in the evening with all happiness, then your day will go well, and in the daytime, entire daytime, then 20 people might have given stress. Then can we say that all are nice people? Can you say all are nice people? So I was expecting that Markandeya Kaju will get a lot of beating in media. That how could he say that 90% of the Indians are idiots? See what type of people get elected also. डाकू फाकू कैसे होता है? कहीं भी कोई भी हो सकता है. But then when I was expecting that he is going to get lot of brickbats, only some few students from Chennai here and there, some 20-50 students or some persons, they sent him mails, sir, this is wrong, how can you say that 90% of the Indians are idiots? Then he sent reply mail to them that are you idiot? If you are idiot, then you should improve. If you are not idiot, then what I said is not meant for you. So they kept quiet. So the first thing is that try to become good human being. As Sadasiva Amakurkar said, in all educational institutions, nowhere it is taught how to become a good human being. Parents even tell their students, tell their children, do this, do that. Very rarely you might have, you just think over what I am saying is right or wrong. Very rarely they explain that how and why. They say what, do this, do that, many times. But why? In India also, for the country also, we know what are the solutions also. What are the solutions? Everybody knows what is to be done. To study well, to perform well, everybody knows. But how? Very few people know, or very few people teach how. That how is important, why is important. If you convince people, then they will, even small children also start listening. We should be touching as faculties and as those people, those who matter, whoever you are talking to, you must be touching to the heart of the person, whether it's a child, whether it's a 7th standard, or whether it is BCom or BPA, you should be touching the heart of the student. Teaching is, teaching goes on, but learning, lakhs of people might have taught me, but I have learned from how many, how it depends upon me. So that's why it is said that so in which country Pule Jata means where I will be born, in America or in India, as a in which religion, who will be my parents. All these things are Daivayatam, under the control of God. Which caste, which religion, which country, which state, who will be my neighbors, who will be my parents, Daivayatam, Kule Jatam. Madayacham to Purusha. What I will become, it depends upon me. I cannot bring students later on. If you succeed or if you fail, you cannot blame. I would have become a good or big person, but because of my parents only, I could not rise in my life. You cannot blame your faculties, those who are here teaching, and you cannot blame your faculties or teachers that because teachers didn't teach me well, so I could not rise in my life. What I will become, it depends upon me. Thousands of people will teach me, parents, teachers, society, here and there. But what I learn, what I become, it depends upon me. It is under my control. I cannot say that if I become a thief, I say because my father was a thief's son is getting also civil services also. And a civil service, IS man's son is also committing dacoity and murder also. So nobody can blame the parents, teachers or anything for your future life. For everything, before you succeed in anything, you try to become a good human being. That is the most important part of it, irrespective of money, prosperity, after in life. Perhaps you may require a house or a car or some certain things for a decent living. But for that, having come to BBA, become stage, obviously we will end up with something which is definitely will give you that much. But then first of all, try to become a good human being. What Sadasiva Amakurkar said, that I used to, when my child was small, I used to bring him on my shoulder with his shoes, cleaning his shoes, school bag, tiffin box, everything to this school. And he studied here. And he was doing well in his academics also. And in this school they teach history, geography, all whatever I said, chemistry, everything, science, arts, everything they teach, but they never teach how to become a good human being. And my children have left me, I am left alone, I am crying. The child for whom I have nurtured, the child who was taught by this school has left me. Because the child never became a good human being. He became a learned person, he became an educated person, he became a moneyed person. But the thing is that my child could never become a good human being. He has left me, and now as an old man, I am suffering from the absence of my children. So first thing is that all students try to become fast good human being. So many imperfections are there. You should ask yourself daily whether you have there are advantages in becoming good human being. Sata katha kahile, you don't have to remember so many things. You know what I told the other person the other day. Every time you have to change. There is a boy working, staying in our nearby area. He's a bit stammering actually. Katha kahila bloke is stammering. When I ask something, then when he tries to, he was absent. He has gone somewhere for a film. But where you have been? So he would like to say a lie. Sir, I was here only. But I have invariably observed that when he tries to, he is stammering. When he says micha katha, then he will stammer more. He will not be able to speak I was here. Because even in God here also, if you are person is stammering, he wants to speak some lie, God, it's taking more time. Because he has to frame up things and change things, and you would like to think over it, because झूठ बोलना है, झूठ बोलने के लिए बहुत ज़्यादा तकलीफ करना पड़ता है, सोचना पड़ता है, और ये सच बोलने के लिए फटाफट निकलता है. So be truthful, have positive attitude, be helpful to others, and so many all virtues are there. So this is the first thing. Second thing is that achieve excellence wherever you go, whatever you do. You may not bother about how much money you are going to earn, how much what is going to be the CTC with the company with which you are going to work. Try to achieve excellence. 19-20 चलता है, नहीं चलता है, दूसरा कहीं नहीं चलता है, इधर इंडिया में चलता है. And as India is in the world, Odisha is in India. India world रे जेमिति Odisha India भितर सेमति चलुची कहिथिलु. We are now Japan is testing 7G, we are in 4G, and we are saying that in no way we are inferior to others. If we are in no way inferior to others, we should be also testing 7G. So in whatever you do, particularly I am addressing the students, you try to reach excellence. Excellence can be reached in becoming a good businessman, in becoming an IS officer, in joining a IIT, IIM also, after that getting a job, and you can take up agriculture also. As I said, IIT people also leaving jobs and doing agriculture because that is also helpful. But whatever you do, you should do the best thing possible. Ali Baba name you have heard? Who is the founder of Ali Baba? So Jack Ma, what Jack Ma said, you might have also, maybe some of you remembering, knowing also, but I just repeat. He said that before the monkey, to a monkey you give a 100 rupee note and one banana. So monkey will take which one? Banana. Because he will take banana because he will not take the 100 rupee note. But because he doesn't know that with 100 rupee note 20 bananas can be purchased. But his monkey, he doesn't know. So he will take the banana. He will not take the 100 rupee note, because even though with 100 rupee note 20 bananas can be purchased. Same thing in case of, suppose students are there, I will presume, it's not that I am presuming anything. Suppose you are offered a job or some opportunity. So which one you will prefer? Don't be afraid of the presumptions. So suppose you are offered a job or some great opportunity, business opportunity, agriculture, business, anything, some opportunity there is huge scope in this field. Which one you will choose? I think you you avoided telling something else. That job, mostly perhaps people may, or if not mostly, if I believe you, that people who will opt for job. Ready-made कुछ करना नहीं पड़ता है join करने का और 40,000 per month लाने का. But in opportunity, if you choose opportunity, you can pay 40,000 to 100 people. You can create jobs for many. So opportunities are a challenge for you, big thing for you. You should opt for opportunity rather than a job. You should opt for 100 rupee note rather than a banana. So like that, so opportunities are there in every field. Don't hanker for jobs. There is a tendency that the sooner I complete my MBA, whatever post-graduation, I should for job only. But there are large opportunities outside. Only thing is that wherever you go, you should be thinking that you are doing your best and excellence should be there. Excellence should be the ultimate objective. These two things I wanted to tell. Time also is limited for the management, time is limited for me also. I wanted to return very urgently by 11:30. It is going to be beyond 12:13. So these two things, students, please remember. I am thankful to Dr. Misra, Principal of DSBM, and who very cordially, it is not that formal cordiality, very cordially invited me, and as a result of which I could come here and share some of my thoughts with you. Thank you very much.
Second position is secured by Subhashri Maharana. I request the mother to accompany her. Not only continued a legacy of academic excellence but also have set benchmarks for the future generations of DSBM. The first position was backed by Komal Prashad. Since she is unable to come, so I request her parents to receive the award on her behalf. Give a huge round of applause. Who stood second in the university examination. I request the parents to join her. Stop. Grabbing the third rank in the top 10 list of Utkal University. I will again request his parents to receive the award on his behalf. Give a huge round of applause. Who secured fourth position to her credit. University. Next we have Dikshita Patro, who grabbed the 7th position. Eighth position is secured by Manoj Kumar Malik. The class does not stop. Then Sarthak Swastik, who grabbed the 9th rank. Last but not least, from the BBA batch 2014 to 17, we have Niharika Mehak. On her behalf, I would request the class doctor Satyadev Mishra to receive the award. Next, we have the university rank holders from BCom. We have Subhashina Naik, who has bagged the 2nd position. I request the class proctor Samira Fisher to receive the award. We have Natasha Naik of BCom batch 2014 to 17 securing 10th position in the university. We request the mother to come along with her to receive the award.
Can I hear some louder claps?
Thank you, sir. We would like to felicitate our chief guest, Dr. K.C. Panigari, as a token of high admiration on behalf of the entire DSBM family. I request the President, Shri Madhav Mohan Panda, to felicitate Dr. K.C. Panigari with the certificate. Dr. K.C. Satpathy to honor the chief guest with a memento.
Thank you all.
Life, we must see that it is not happiness that makes us grateful, but it's being grateful that makes us happy. As at times, when our own light goes out, it is often rekindled by a spark from another person. Each of us has cause to think with deep gratitude of those who have lightened the flame within us. All good things comes to an end, and this gathering has no exception. And before it ends, we must record our thanks to all for whom this program has become a success. I, Shweta Panda, reckon it to be a matter of success and asked to be delivered the formal vote of thanks on this occasion. Our earnest thanks goes to the chief guest of this award ceremony, Dr. K.C. Panigrahi, our President, Sri Madan Mohan Panda, Regional Director, Dr. K.C. Satpathy, our founder member, Dr. Mrs. Bhagavati Naik, Dr. Mrs. Mamta Banerjee, and Sri S.C. Mantri. Thank you all for gracing the occasion and sharing the thoughts with this august audience. Every year, DSBM celebrates its annual award ceremony as a way to encourage and inculcate competitive spirit with the aim to provide its students with a healthy and fairly competitive environment to help them grow in every sphere. An event like this encourages and motivates the young aspirants, and possibility of such an event is in the hands of so many people, starting from the head of the institution, our very own principal, Dr. D.N. Mishra, who has been our strong support, our teachers who have always inspired us, and our supporting staff. We owe gratitude to all of them. I would also like to thank the entire event management team, without whom such an event would not have been possible. Lastly, I would like to thank all the alumni and the proud parents for joining us today. Thank you all and have a great day ahead.